Hello everybody. I would like to tell you about my favorite scientist in the whole world. He is Russian scientist Dmitry Ivanovich Mendeleev. He created the periodic table of elements. He was not the only one who tried to organize the table of elements, but he was the only one who made right predictions about elements. He loved chemistry and he got so passionate that he wrote 500 pages textbook Organic Chemistry for 61 days for Russian university to teach young students, and he was only 27 years old. He tried to find the best way how to organize elements logically, and you see it is his first draft, a draft about elements. And you probably know the story how he fell asleep and woke up with already completed table in his head. He put it on the piece of paper, and this is the table that he created that you see now. There are many scientists before him tried to figure out how to put elements in the right order. Newton, Dalton, Faraday, but he was the only one who rearranged table in the right order by atomic weight. Watch this video and tell me what is the main key point of his discovery.
He was born in Russia in 1834. Hard work as a youth opened up the college doors. He always tried to be the best that he could be and chose to make his mark in chemistry. And who told the elements where to go? Mendeleev, who put them in columns and in rows. Mendeleev, who was ready, who was able to make a periodic table. Who was that chemist? Mendeleev. He wondered if nature really had a master plan, if the elements had a pattern that one could understand. So he bought a bunch of cards, and on each one wrote the name of an element and its weight, and then he played the game. He put them all in order by their atomic weights. He used their chemical properties to differentiate. Groups began to form, and despite some question marks, he managed to produce a simple periodic chart. Who told the elements where to go? Mendeleev, who put them in columns and in rows. Mendeleev, who was ready, who was able to make a periodic table. Who was that chemist? Mendeleev. At first, in 1869, the chart was not a hit, but that young Russian chemist was not the kind to quit. He revised atomic weights and staked his whole career, predicting that several new elements would appear. Well, a few years passed, and sure enough they came. Gallium, scandium, germanium were their names. Chemists everywhere were impressed with what they saw. There really must be something to this periodic law. And who told the elements where to go? Mendeleev, who put them in columns and in rows. Mendeleev, who was ready, who was able to make a periodic table. Who was that chemist? Mendeleev. So they call him the father of the periodic table, and his work gave rise to another kind of label. It's the name for element number 101. In honor of this man, they call it Mendeleevium. And who told the elements where to go? Mendeleev, who put them in columns and in rows. Mendeleev, who was ready, who was able to make a periodic table. Who was that chemist? Mendeleev.